So, excellent. Let's do some fighting. What kind of strike rank are we talking about for your actions? If Zort is going to be attacking with the Rompheo, what strike rank are we
6.
talking about? Coming in at 6. It can do.
Yes.
Remember how it works? Your base strike rank plus whatever weapon you are using.
Mm-hmm.
You know, you would think after 17 sessions of this game that I would have printed a sheet with the strike ranks listed, you know, and then columns that I could use for a fight. That exactly. And then I would go down the column, and then when we wrapped around, then I would just go to the next column and put in where everybody is, and it would be really, really sensible to do that.
Yeah.
Instead,
good thing we're not sensible.
Instead, there you have my.
We recognize that one.
My sophisticated instruments for play, right?
The Ron classic.
I know. That's the decades of gamers trying to understand my handwriting is what it is.
Oh, that's not so difficult.
Nah, I mean, and also it's called pen and paper, not pen and printer.
That's right. Yeah. Okay, so we have the question Ikindu, what strike rank would you come in at if you were attacking? I don't want to assume. You can tell me what you want to do.
I don't really understand all this because I haven't done a lot of battle. But it's 1 times /round.
Right. That just is how many times you can do it. So
okay.
So if we go to one number which says base strike rank, and then we go to another
base strike. Okay, that's 3.
Right.
I see it now.
So let's go to one of the more easy weapons to deal with, like a knife or a fist or something like that. And you will see a strike rank there for it as well.
Okay, hand and short and I have sling, but I guess it's close combat.
Right, look at that.
It's 45.
No. If that's
attack
if that's
and then damage.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, then it's damage. It's 1d6 plus 1.
Isn't there a strike rank listed for that attack in that sheet?
Yes, 3.
Yes, but then your base strike rank is also
3.
Okay, that doesn't sound right.
There should be a column strike rank next to damage, maybe.
Right.
It says base strike rank. Then that's 3 next to it.
Yes, I know that. But I want to go down to the close combat.
Yeah.
And now, isn't there a strike rank listed specifically for that?
Yeah, it's also 3. It's
okay.
My hand-to-hand is 4. Then it says
that's it. 4. That's what I want. I want the 4. For hand-to-hand. Okay. So take that number and add it to the base, and that gives us 7. So if you were going to hit someone, then that is strike rank 7. Because they're added together.
Okay.
Right. So if you are doing something else, let me know, and I will be able to help you.
Okay.
What were you interested in doing specifically?
Well, I guess I would try to avoid battle, but if it's battle they want, it's battle they will get. So maybe I'll try to be a little bit sneaky of it. I still have a Hand of Beast in some kind of protected glass flask or something like that. I'll try to throw it at him.
Okay.
To infect him.
So throwing, first of all, you have to ready it. Okay? That means you have to get it out and get it ready.
Yeah.
That's 5 right there. Now, throwing, on the other hand, is a very quick action once you have it. So that's just 1. So your throw will come in on 6.
Okay.
And that's so I believe Zort, yours is also on 6.
Yep.
Okay. Urko.
Okay, so this is gonna be strange coming from me, but is a fight obligated here? Because I was thinking if this is how I see the best person of myself, I would not like to fight myself because I would be dead. So then I would be thinking like, well, since this is not the real me, then I would have the control of not wanting to fight because I would not like to hurt me. So I don't want to fight. If it's possible.
Right.
Because that's Urko's state of mind.
Okay.
Yeah, that was the same thing with me when I asked if the spirit battle would be different.
Okay. Well, the spirit battle would be different, but it would still be a battle.
Yeah.
Okay, so then tell me if I didn't quite answer your question about the spirit battle. I'll get back to Sandra in a minute.
No. Go to Sandra.
Okay. So in that case, I want to come in. The first thing that will happen will be with Sandra's, or rather Urko's adversary, which is going to be another power strike in that case. And it is basically attempting then to shatter your mind by simply taking over, how am I going to put it, to take over your identity. So that if you are destroyed here, it will step out into reality, and that will be Urko. And so basically, it steps into your body, and it rolled, however, quite badly. Its power did not overcome your power this time.
Okay.
And so therefore, you are able to, keep it from occupying your place. If it fully occupies your place, if it fully steps into your body, you will be gone. The Urko who has a physical existence in time will be annihilated, and this ideal Urko who exists before time and above time will be active in reality. So you would have taken some terrible damage from that attack because it's actually physically annihilating you. But the attack failed, and I am unable to hit you with my damage dice.
Okay. Urko says, so that didn't work. Let's try something else.
Right. So then we have Zort and Ikindu. And I'm going to have it be Ikindu first, because just throwing very fast is probably, the quicker action. And you are in separate. You are not really in places at all, so I can't say separate places. But your activities are not affecting one another at this time. So, in that case, go ahead and roll.
What do I roll when I throw?
This is just a dexterity. You have done this before.
The percentage.
When you were rolling to hit the big rock, it was just dexterity times 5. But hitting a person is a lot harder. It's going to be dexterity times 3.
These two die.
Yes, absolutely.
88.
Oh, unfortunately, 88 is a terrible roll because your dexterity times 3 is less than that. So your missile, your
I have 17 in dexterity.
Oh, you have a 17 in dexterity, so that is going to be 17 times 3. That will round to 50%.
Okay.
And you rolled an 88, so that will miss. So you have thrown it at this ideal form, and you have missed it. And however, was that some sort of terrible chaos thing, or was that some sort of just a concoction of yours?
No, it was some terrible beast hand
That's
that
right.
was severed during the battle.
Now that's actually quite significant. Even if it missed him, you have brought chaos into this battle, which is incredibly important. So I want you to. So that was a very good choice of weapon. And so remember, this is before chaos existed, when the world was pure and unchanging and everything was its own ideal. Crystalline perfection. Well, here you have gone, it is trying to replace you with this form, and you have countered with raw, stinking chaos, the essence of change. Time in a bottle. Right? So that has attacked it, and it missed it, but boom, the effect on the immediate environment is enormous. So your whole circumstance undergoes a metaphysical change, and I will tell you how in just one moment.
Okay.
Kind of cool. Okay, so I had not anticipated that, but I know what it means, so that's great. Zort, I believe it is time for us to see you. Let's see. What did you chop in half last time with this thing?
Almost. Well, first it was a leg, then it was almost another leg.
Well, I was just thinking of which particular beings you had butchered most recently.
Most recently, I think it was him.
No.
Was it?
No, I think it was one of the wolf creatures.
But, oh, yeah, right. Yeah. Well, not with the Romfia, that was just with hands.
Okay, that's right. He has a long history of delivering terrible bodily harm. So, Zort, go ahead and roll for your Romfia attack, which I believe is really high these days.
Yep, 48, so that's a hit.
Excellent. What is your percentage with that thing?
75.
Okay. Mark it as hit.
Yep.
Don't forget. And so it is time to roll your hit location. It would make so much more sense to roll the hit location first, right? That way you would know where you see the opportunity, and then we know if you hit or miss.
Well, it's the way it is. 14.
14, which, that's the center of the body somewhere.
Yeah, I think it might. That's a left arm, at least for a human kind of thing.
Wait, that's 14 is the left arm?
Yep.
Oh, that is so disappointing. Okay, so roll some damage.
Oh, now that's pretty crappy. That's only 5.
Okay. Well, so you have attacked it and you have slashed its arm with your Romfia, but we now get to see the dramatic moment of Zort fighting like Zort. So,
yeah. Also, when I hit it, I want to use a chaos feature and see if it works this time.
Now you can. Yes, roll your power to hit percentage dice.
That's a 78.
Oh, painful. Okay, so we still haven't seen this actually hit. But,
it's
no. But on the other hand, you have but again, just like that's actually important, because just like Ikindu, you have brought chaos into the battle. And again, there is a dramatic shift in. Remember how I said everything was flat near you? You are standing where you were basically, but everything else was blurry at a certain distance. For both of you, Ikindu and Zort, you can now see each other. You can look over there, and that's where Ikindu is. And you can see Akindu's opponent. And Ikindu, you can see Zort and his opponent. You have broken, you have introduced chaos into this situation, both of you, and you are now able to affect one another. You have de-idealized your encounter slightly. It is no longer a pure conflict between your physical, fragile, changing self and your ideal self. That would have been a pure conflict, a pure question, right?
Mm-hmm.
The question just became full of chance. because now who knows what can happen.